Hello everybody. This is my video response to Mr. Parker's video that he did earlier. He posted earlier today about talking about like rape in horror films and everything. He mentioned how a lot of people have been bringing it up and discussing it as of recent. Honestly, I don't know why everyone just all of a sudden started discussing this. It could be over the movie Dead Girl or whatever. But anyways, my personal views on it is as long as it works with the story and it works with the plot of the film, it's just fine. I personally have never been freaked out by one in like a horror film or creeped out by one because, I mean, even as graphic as some can be, it didn't quite bother me as much. And I've known people that have been rape victims before, and now that would bother me because I know absolutely it's real, you know. But when it works in a horror film, okay, let's look at it this way. Are you really supposed to be restrained to this box telling you this is what you can and can't put in a horror film or exploitation film or anything else for that matter, or any kind of film, and just go by those rules? Or should you venture off? Because like horror is a genre that should not be restrained by any conventional means. Really, you should be able to talk about any subject of any, however taboo it is or not. You should be able to put that subject into your film. A lot of Asian directors do that. Like there was this one film called Dumplings, where that talks about eating baby fetuses, aborted baby fetuses. And it really did. It was a little weird at first watching it because actually during the time my wife was pregnant with my son, and so it's a little weird watching it at that time. Now it doesn't bother me one bit. I guess I just have more of an open mind. That's why I could have different views than a lot of you guys on this, and like same as Park could, because it just depends on how you think and the way you look at things. But overall, it does not bother me one bit. But I do prefer, if it's going to be in a film, have a reason for it being in a film, you know, and a basis for it being in there. But yeah, like, I really don't think that they should put any restraint on, like, when it comes down to horror films or any kind of films. There shouldn't be no restraint on film. Film is not, making a movie is not about following someone else's guidelines. It's about using your creative outlet and to make something that tells a story or whatnot, you know. Like one movie I actually really like that is actually really quite taboo subject matter is a movie called The Woodsman, starring Kevin Bacon. It's about him being pretty much a pedophile who gets out of jail, gets out of correctional facility, and is trying to cope with living in real life, and you know, and whatnot. And there's some really scenes in there where it gets really kind of creepy. It's the way he's acting. But honestly, I give props to the director and to Kevin Bacon and the crew for doing a film that did talk about subjects like that. I've never seen anyone talk about subjects like that before, in such a serious manner and the manner that movie presented it. Why should there be any restraints on film? Really, why? You know, fuck that. That's censorship. If you restrain yourself, you're censoring yourself. And no one should ever have to censor themselves. But I can understand why some people would get offended or freaked out by, or get uneasy by a rape scene being in a film. It's just the way they feel. But I'm just kind of giving my perspective. Reasons why I don't think that they should ever take anything like that with film. If they have it in there, have it in there. You know, like I said, film is an art. It's an art form. And if we ever restrain any type of artist on their true craft, we get a lot of shit. Like what we've gotten a lot of. And different, like, for example, it's like different censorships of like films that would come out. What was it? Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I remember watching the commentary and I think watching a remake. I mean, like the making of. on the film and on like the DVD, and they talk about the fact that how much they cut the film up, and then you watch the unrated cut, and you can see where they cut up a lot of this film, and it's really not that bad. And really, if you look at the cut up product, it sucks. It really takes away from the artistic side of it and trying to show something that's brutal. You know, what's wrong with that? Really, what's seriously wrong? I mean, everyone's got to realize this is my opinion. You guys can have your own opinions. That's cool. If you guys want to leave anything below this, do so. And let me know what you think. But this is just like my response to his video because I thought it was an interesting subject matter to talk about. I hope you guys did enjoy this, at least what I had to say. And if you guys have any questions about like anything, just feel free to ask, because I'm willing to answer anything. Like I said, you know, definitely check out some Asian cinema if you guys want something that can step beyond anything. American cinema does it too, but usually foreign cinema does a lot better sometimes. But that's my video response. I'm sorry if it doesn't fully answer his subject, fully tell you guys what I think about his subject, but I figured I'd just do this. Alright guys, take it easy. Bye.